Alright. Hi guys, my name is Kyle, and as you can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be talking about my weight loss journey and how I achieved, or not achieved, but got to where I am now. And I'm going to talk about 5 steps on how I did lose so much weight, around 60 pounds. And I just want to, so in August of 2018, last year, I weighed around 217, and this was probably the heaviest I've gotten ever, and this was junior year summer. And so yeah, I was at a 217, and I was pretty heavy, and yeah, that was what my starting weight was. This is how I looked in August 2018. I have pictures here and here, and I was big. Like I can't fathom I can't put it in my head how big I was, because it's like a totally different fucking person. And so yeah, I was like fucking big, you know. So now let's get into the 5 steps of how I lost so much weight. And so step 1 being diet. Diet is so fucking important. Like, I can't tell you how much it factors into losing weight. Like, you can't just exercise and expect to have like amazing results, because like 90% is fucking diet. And like, there's so many diets out there, and the things that I've done have all been like small pieces of other diets and stuff, and I just put them together. Back in the early days of like August, when I first started, I wasn't really dieting. I was just kind of just cutting out sugars and carbs, kind of like bad stuff, you know, junk food, cutting that all out. And like, it was going well. Like, I was eating a lot cleaner and healthier, and I lost, I don't know how much in the first month, but like I think 10 pounds, 10, 15. And I was feeling good. Like, I was like, damn, I can really do this, you know. I was getting motivated. And yeah, diet is really important. But what really kicked it off, my fat loss, was keto. And I don't know if it's recommended for you guys, but for me, that's what worked best for me. Keto worked the best because just the way my body was already. For those of you that don't understand or know what keto is, it's just like you're cutting out most carbs, or actually all carbs, and you're just eating a lot of greens and low carb vegetables, and a lot of protein, but also you're just cutting out a bunch of processed sugars and carbs and all that stuff, and not a lot of sugar in your diet either, from like either a lot of fruits or a lot of sauces. None of that. It's just straight protein and veggies, and nothing too starchy or anything like that. And so that's basically what kicked off my fat loss. And I can't stress enough how much diet really plays a factor, because if I didn't diet, I would not be the weight I am today. Because like, there's no way in hell that you can just work out and just expect like drastic differences if you're gonna eat the same way and eat like the shit. Step 2, discipline. Yeah, this is probably the hardest thing to do, because you're trying to lose weight, right? And let's say you're trying to lose weight, and you want to go out with your friends, and your friends want to go out to eat, and you just have to sit there and just not eat anything. Like, that's what I had been doing. And like, every time I would go out with my friends, they would always go out to get boba, or like just the food late at night, and I can't eat anything, because like you just can't cheat off your diet. Because once you cheat once, it's like, then your mindset's like, oh well, I can have a little cheat of this, a little cheat of that, and it keeps building. It gets worse and worse. Like, you just have to stick to your diet. And especially when the hard times come, where it's like a family gathering or a birthday or like a special event, or even the holidays, you know. Like, I'm not trying to tell you that you can't have good food every now and then, but like there's times and days for that, but you need to stick to your diet as much as you can. And even when you are celebrating, you could still diet. It's just like you're just watching what you're eating and how much of it you are eating. Step number 3, exercise. It's super important, and it's just something that you have to do no matter what you do or how you do it. Every day try to do something active. You know, if you're not going to the gym, you're at least doing cardio at home or home workouts. Like when I first started, you know, it was back in August, and my cousin texted me and he's like, hey, you know, you should try to go to the gym with me because I'm starting to go to the gym more, and I think it would be, and he was like, I think it would be good for you if you came with me, and like we all worked out together as cousins, you know. And I was like, fuck it, yeah, it's good, let's do it. And so I started working out in my uncle's gym, and it was probably the best thing I've ever done. Like starting off with people and your friends pushing each other, it's a totally different thing. Like if it wasn't for my cousin, or like the group that we had, like my cousins together, if it wasn't for us like pushing each other, I don't think I would have started going to the gym as early as I did, or even at all, because like just having people holding you accountable, holding each other accountable, actually, just like, hey, come on, come to the gym, you know, holding each other accountable to go to the gym. That's probably the hardest thing, because the first month is the time where it's like you're on and off about the gym because you don't really see the results. But once I passed that first month and I started seeing the results and the numbers dropping, I was like, holy shit, like this is actually working. And like I think I should, even if I don't go with my cousin, I should be going anyways, or doing workouts at home, you know. So then that's when I started researching a lot of workouts and like going online and searching up what to do at the gym and what muscles to work out and all that stuff. And so it's a lot of self-research because you have to look up these things because no one taught me. Like in the beginning, my cousin was the one just like trying to work me out, and like when I started going by myself, I started researching workouts and like all those types of things, and that's how I got to I started researching workouts to further improve on what I was and what I was doing, because I felt like I didn't really have any knowledge of what to work out and like what to do. So I searched up a lot of videos online on YouTube and even Instagram and saved them, so that when I went to the gym, I would just look at the workouts that I was doing that day. So let's say I was doing chest and arms, you know, and I just go to that playlist that I had on my Instagram or my saved, and I'd look at the workout videos and I just follow them. And that's what I was doing for a majority of the time. But yeah, exercise is really important. It's not something you should skip ever. Like even if you're traveling, you know, there's things that you can do to get yourself worked out, and like you can do home workouts, calisthenics, like you can do a bunch of things. And just saying like, oh, I can't go to the gym today, that's just a fucking excuse. Like you can go run outside, you can go do high intensity cardio in your house, you can do push-ups, abs, like you can work out at home. It's not impossible, you know. And saying that you can't go to the gym is the fucking excuse. But you should go to the gym. If you can go to the gym, do it. And like if you can't, it's not the end of the world. You can look up home workouts. There's always calisthenics too. And like even though it might seem hard in the beginning, once you keep doing it, your body will get used to it and progress better, and you'll be able to do the harder workouts that you didn't think you could. Like in August, I couldn't even do a fucking push-up. Like that's how heavy I was. It was hard to just do even one push-up. And like now that I look back at it, I was like, holy shit, I was fat, you know. Step number 4, perseverance. I know it sounds fucking cheesy and fucking stupid, you know, but perseverance plays a big fucking role, because if you are not willing to keep on going, even when you hit a stump and where like a week has gone by and you haven't lost any weight, or it's gone up or down, or stayed the same or gone up, you know, those are the weeks that you just have to push through and you just have to keep going, you know. There's been those weeks where I haven't lost any weight, or even I gained weight, and those are probably the weeks that I kind of cheated a little bit, and that's where I really got hit the most, where I was like, that's where I learned the most, where I had to keep pushing through, because even though those weeks where like I wouldn't lose weight, or like I stayed the same, and or even gained, those weeks taught me so much, because it showed me that even though you don't see that much progress, it's still happening. It's just your body, sometimes it slows down, or like it doesn't lose as much weight as it did in the beginning, because that's what happens. You know, in the beginning I was 217, I was losing 15 pounds a month or some shit like that, and like it was happening fast because I had so much of it. But during January and February, that's where it was kind of slowing down, because my body was losing so much weight that now it's just time for losing fat, and reducing all the fat in the areas, and like even just toning my muscles. And that's where the trade-off happens, where like your fat or your weight starts like going up and down, or like stays the same. It's because it's hard to lose so much and then keep losing that much in the same rate. You know, you can't be losing 15 pounds a month every single month for so long, because once you lose the majority of the fat, it's just the excess and the hard to get fat, you know. And that's what takes time and perseverance, because you got to keep going to the gym, keep doing those diets, keep working out at home. You know, it's gonna be those days where you really want to eat all out or not go to the gym or work out at home, and it's just like you got to push through. Step 5. This is, you wouldn't really think about it, but like honestly, this is a really important step, and it's to sleep. You need to fucking sleep, because when your body is resting, you are losing calories, and also your metabolism is kicking in. So when you're sleeping earlier and like you know, resting your body, you're actually losing calories, or you're burning calories in your sleep. And it's also super healthy for your brain, and like just in general for losing weight. You shouldn't be staying up, because then that fucks with your metabolism. You're not losing the food that you ingested and all that. Also, another big thing is not eating past like 8 o'clock or 3 hours before you sleep, because if you're eating right before you sleep, your body's not gonna have enough time to digest. It's gonna carry over to the morning, and you're gonna feel really fucking sluggish and fat, like in your neck or whatever. It's just like, it feels terrible, and you should never do it. So that's why I put it together with sleep, because like if you're sleeping earlier, that means you have to eat earlier. It's probably one of the biggest tips is that gets overlooked. Don't eat past your dinner time, but also eat earlier than when you sleep. I say 3 hours before you sleep is the best. And don't eat too much for dinner, because like that's when your body is resting. So now I want to talk about why I did it, why I wanted to lose weight. And the biggest reason was to why I got so heavy was because I was going through a lot. So junior year, it was a rough year, because I wasn't doing so well in school, and I was catching up on classes that I had failed in freshman year, you know. And it was just not a fucking good year, and my body was going through fucking weird phases. I was getting hives randomly because I was getting allergic to a bunch of shit, and it was just coming out all at once. And it was just a crazy year where like things just weren't going right for me, and it was a lot of fucking downs that year. And there was even months, like maybe a month and a half, where I just wasn't going to school because I was depressed, and like I was having hives, and like I couldn't go to school with fucking huge hives on my back and my neck and my face. Like I was just so fucking cooped up in my room, and just like sleeping all day, eating whatever, and eating late at night. And it just got to a point where I think I gained about 50 pounds in a year, or even less than that, maybe like fucking 8 months, 10 months. I gained like 50 pounds, and it was insane. I was like, holy shit, I was so fat. And like the reason I was motivated was because I was just tired. I was tired of it. And when my cousin brought me into the gym and I started working out, I started feeling better, not just physically, mentally. And like I felt stronger, and like I could see the results, and the results were inspiring me to do more. And it was just seeing an accomplishment after failing for so long junior year was just something refreshing to me, because honestly junior year was a shit show, and it was something that really changed the way I perceive my life and the way I want my life to be now. And junior year really, it wasn't the best year ever, and it was pretty much fucking the worst year ever, and it taught me so much. And now that I look back on it, like, it really pushed me to lose weight and to just change my lifestyle. So now I will show you guys what the difference is. So on this side, this is when I weighed 200, probably 16, 17. This is when I was really fucking big. And yeah, and this is me now. I was fucking fat, like fat, you know. There's not much I could say because, like, it's crazy to think about how I was this big. And I'm gonna keep showing you pictures of more and more, but it's just such a crazy thing to think about. And it hasn't even been a year yet. It's fucking I took these photos in beginning. It's not even a year yet. 10 months, 11 months, you know. And I've changed so much, and it's not just physical change, it's mentally change and lifestyle change. Like, I've dieted for so long now that when I go back to regular eating and just like maybe having junk food now and then, you really feel the effects of it, and like you really see it mentally. You're like, fuck, I can't be doing this, because like you know better now. And like, but now we've reached the end of the video, and I want to thank you guys for watching. And please share this video, like it, please subscribe, because I'm gonna be doing more videos of cooking and like doing things with my friends and just having fun, you know. I don't know what this channel is gonna be, but I'm just gonna be posting things, and you guys let me know how you feel about it. And it's gonna be a learning journey. Not even gonna lie. But yeah, please share this video. If you know someone out there that's trying to lose weight or get the body type that they want, you know, show them this video, show them it's possible. It just takes time, you know. Nothing's ever gonna come easy. And if you know a person that's in the same situation where like they want to lose weight but they just don't know how, they don't know where to start, you know, just show them this video and push them, you know, push each other. We are all one big fucking family. And like, if you know someone that's in this situation where they want to lose weight, just push them, you know, be there for them, and they're gonna thank you in the long run. No one ever wants to start something that they've been so accustomed to. People like to be comfortable, and so push them out of their comfort zones, you know. Push them to be a better person, to be a healthier person, to live longer. If you might think, oh, it's too fucking late, you know, it's summertime, everyone's already having the dream bods. You know what, fuck that shit. Start now. Start now, so that next summer you're gonna be so fucking ripped, you're gonna be so shredded, and like you're gonna have abs like crazy. Just fucking do it, you know. But yeah, thank you, and later.